Okay. So what I'm seeing in the relationship, I do see you as this person who's a strong, but is also a team member. Like you do like to work in teams and work hard. There's a lot of how do you say, like harmony in you when you want to work. So you do have a lot of the structure works good for you. Just make sure that it's not structure that doesn't make you, lets you transform. So be like the palm tree. When there's a high wind, a regular tree will break. The structure is too hard. But you're a little bit flexible, you can get through any struggle that the life may throw at you. Okay, the structure works good for you to get done with the things that you need to do, but don't apply that into your own transformation, your own life, the way that you're growing. With that, be more flexible. If you need to rest because you don't feel good, it's okay to rest. Like, think of you as the asset. Okay, without your body, without your brains working well, without your logic, what's your asset? Well, like, what do you have? Like, you need to take care of yourself. Like, think of you as like the most valuable asset. So take care of yourself. If you need to, be flexible with the way you take care of yourself, the way you see like your life transforming. Be flexible with that. Just be very use your schedule for like taking care of things more than anything. So that's who you are. The way that I see him is like he actually is a more giving person and a little more of a cheerful person. So it's a good combination where the two of you can learn from one another. He can learn from you that having a structure is good. That it can get you further in life, and you can learn from him. Then being a little more like laid back and relaxed also helps you, your body. Okay, so it's a very good relationship in the sense that the two of you can communicate very well. You can actually understand each other very well when you sit and communicate. Like, you may speak different languages, but you end up understanding each other. So it's very good in that sense of relationship. So the purpose of that relationship is exactly that. It's like these are two different worlds, but they can learn from each other because the way they communicate. Okay, there could be a lot of peace. The problem only comes up when he has been triggered or you have been triggered from other situations, and you bring that messiness in the relationship. So if you put those things aside to say like, okay, that's work, or that's someone or whatever happened here, you don't need to bring that into the relationship. And if it happens from the relationship, you get triggered from him or he gets triggered because of you, just think of the two of you are different planets, almost like different planets. So there'll be a time where like think of seasons. You are in the winter season, he's in the summer season. So you have to also wait for the two of you to be at the same level. Okay, so think of him like he may be going through a healing, or you're going through a transformation, or he's going through a transformation, you're going through a healing. So there's something going on inside of each one of us. So he may be going through something, but if you think about the communication, like when the two of you are in a good place and you communicate, it goes beautiful. It has a lot of love. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah, when we are communicating well, we communicate well. When we don't, it's like a
yeah. and it's not because the relationship is in trouble. It's just because you are two different planets. Okay, so there's something going on inside of you and him. And when that happens, if you need your time, that's why I said like take good care of yourself. Like if you need that time out or rest and anything, then do that first and then talk to him, and allow him to do the same, like to rest or have his own time. And then when you sense, okay, he has had his rest, he is in a better mood, now we can communicate again, and then the relationship can have that harmony, because it is good. Where you are right now in the relationship is also when you don't know that you have something that is really very valuable, the two of you are discovering that. Okay, is the relationship very early? It's very young?
We are 5 years in.
5 years in it. So you keep discovering how valuable each other are. And that's because you're two different planets, okay? So you keep discovering, I mean, how many things a planet can have, right? So you're in the stage right now that each of you are discovering how valuable the other person is. And where you're going is like, from discovering how valuable the other person is, you are going to discover how valuable you truly are and who you truly are. So the relationship is actually good. It's just working with your own transformations that you have to take care of more than anything. It's like it has nothing to do with what he did or what you did. It's like each person is going through their own thing. But what they want you to know is that it may seem like fighting, but think of it more as a challenge that helps you grow, and it helps you understand who you truly are, that you can be more giving, that you can be more forgiving, that you can be more loving even after all this has happened, because you're learning to be more flexible. So they want you to know that, and what they want you to do is think of yourself more of a you know how I say this is more about, you have that warrior energy. Think of the guardian, the person that is always there to protect as well. So they want you to be that, almost like protect your body, protect your sense of well-being, protect your heart, but not in a sense that you're fighting against, but more like, I'm valuable, I'm important, and I'm going to treat others like that too. It's like the soul is important, your heart is important, your dreams are important, your mind, like I said, is your asset, your body is your asset. So work more in that sense.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions?
No, I will say that I did have a dream about him just 2 nights ago, and we were like in the ocean, and there was this other girl or woman, whatever, with brown hair. And I remember him just in the dream, like very focused on her. And then I was in the ocean like, oh my God, I'm so alone, and he doesn't even pay attention to me. Mm-hmm. And funny enough, the next morning we were out to eat, and there was this waitress that came, and he happened to know her, and she had brown hair, and she happened to be an instructor, blah, blah, blah. And I saw him be more open with her, and then I was like, oh my gosh, my mind's like connecting to this dream, and what if this is this girl? And I'm like, look, I have to tell you this because this is how my mind's going. So I told him about it. Like, he's like, no, I don't want you to be. I want to respect you. You hang out with her first. Like, it's not about me. And so we had very good communication about it, and there was no ill will or anything. It was just kind of like crazy. I haven't had a dream in a long time, and then that happened, and my mind just would not let go of that dream, because I was like, is this like a signal to be more protective of our, what if I didn't have it? Would I just like, yeah, go with her, go do your thing, go, but I don't really know. It's kind of interesting.
So the dream talks about how you would feel. This is how you would feel. The dream is letting you know, if this happened in real life, this is how you would feel. And then they show you in real life how it happens, so you can test that inside of you. So everything goes on inside of you. If this happens, it triggers some kind of emotion. So that's why they want you to work on your emotions, what you're sensing inside of you. So don't take it as there's something wrong right away. It's like, this is just an emotion that is very intense. Your soul is very active. It's very active, and then it's very profound as well. Like, it knows more than you give it credit for. But in this case, it's more about like taking care of you, like I said, not in the sense that you're fighting against, but more like valuing. The more you value yourself, you'll see how he also values you too, and you're gonna value him as well. You're gonna find more inside you that you didn't know that was there before. But yeah, the communication is the best thing that you have. Keep going with that one.
Okay, cool. That's good. That's reassuring.
All right.